on and let you know this new project I'm working on. It's called Legally Start Your Own Business, and it is going to be our very first email course here at Fisher Philbrick. I'm so excited to bring this to you, to the future people that come through this business, because a lot of people I've talked to on the podcast, as well as in real life, they have these ideas, they know they're going to start a business, and then what? How do they actually get it going? How do they make it a legal entity in the state that they live in so that they are following all of the rules, but they have to go through all these government sites? There's a lot to fill out. There's so many steps. What order do you do the steps in? Well, guess what? I know how to do that. I did it for Fisher Philbrick here. I've done it for Coffeed Up Cup. And though I did quit Coffeed Up Cup, I terminated it, I also had to figure out how to file the paperwork to legally terminate the business in the state of California. So I've done so much of this that when people were telling me they were running into these troubles, a lot of them were even going to another business to have them do it for them, in which they had to pay. And I was like, no, you can do this. Let me show you how you can do this, because it actually isn't that hard, that confusing. It is really actually very simple and easy. So simple that when I did it for the first time for Fisher Philbrick, I thought I did it wrong, because that's how easy and fast and simple it was. So that gives you a little bit of perspective. But I'm going to jump in with letting you know what this email course is, because it's called Legally Start Your Business, which means we're going to take you through those steps. And what I'm going to share now is this is in Canva, and I've created video lessons for each one. So this is actually a promo that is going to be the cover for this video that you're seeing. And then I'm going to make it into a square version to put on social media. But each email will have different days, different steps. And then I'm going to have a video lesson. So they will be unlisted videos on YouTube, so you can't see it unless you sign up. But over the course of a week, once you sign up, you give your email. This course is actually going to be free too. So hooray. I was like, I can't dog on people paying another business to do it and then say like, okay, you can pay a course for me to teach you how to do it on your own. So this will be free, but I'm also using it as a way to build up credibility, to get some people through, get reviews, ratings on it, so you can let me know. But each day we'll have a video. And so we'll see here, I have a welcome video when you first sign up, letting you know my own experience with starting 2 different businesses, where I've come from, what I've been up to, and then what we are going to go on together in the journey of the next few days. So day 1, we're going to start with articles of organization. That is through your Secretary of State in your state. So I'll show you what it looks like for California. So basically, you guys, if you didn't know, I'm going to be giving real life examples through what it would look like for me, because I am not giving legal or tax advice, financial advice. I'm not certified to do any of that. I'm showing you what I would do friend to friend, if you want to think of that, so that you can do it on your own. So you still need to do your due diligence and read through everything, but I will show you how you can do this. So Secretary of State, that's your first one. I show you what it looks like for California. Day 2, we're getting your EIN set up. Basically, it's for taxes. I explain a little more in the course, but if you're wondering, it's for taxes. It's actually super easy. We go on the IRS website, and I have that linked as well. So I take you through, and each lesson I start with a little intro saying, hey, this is what we're going through today. And then we jump to a similar screen recording such as this, where I click through and show you. I walk you through exactly what you need to do. So day 3, we're going to register for your city. So I do it for the city of San Jose. I show you what it looks like going through the city website, going all the way through the application up until where it wants me to submit it. Because I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that again. But it'll be getting it done in your city. And then from there, statement of information, you're back on the Secretary of State website, informing them via an online statement who is running your business. You do this every 2 years. So they just like to know and make sure everything is current with who's doing it, where you live, and then where the business lives. And it's all the same if you're doing a single member LLC, which maybe I should have brought that up at the beginning of this, but we're going to be showing you how to do a single member LLC, because that's one of the most common and what I would really suggest you do. That's what I've done for my 2 businesses. From there, the last day, look at this nice photo. Day 5, we're going to go through an LLC operating agreement. Man, sounds intimidating, but this is really important to make sure that you can be legally protected in case of any legal issues, any troubles that you may come into in the future. Likely it's not going to be anytime soon from when you started off. So it does seem kind of weird to be like, do I need this? Well, actually, some states you do. They require you to have an operating agreement. But the main thing that I mentioned, and I do have a site that we go through that makes it really easy. So don't even worry. This is another easy step. But I think the most important thing is to separate your personal assets from your business assets. So by having this, you're showing, I've got it on paperwork. This is a real, legit legal entity. It is a business. So if someone's trying to come after your business, they can only come after your business, not your personal assets. So we'll go through that. And then look, we're already there. Congrats, you're done. By the time you get to the end of this, you will have everything you need to legally start the business on your own. The one thing that I mentioned throughout is that this process does not happen day. It's you submit this and then you wait, because some secretaries of state are very quick. For Fisher Philbrick, it took about 5 days for it to go through, and I'm like, wow, so efficient. That was in October. But then for Coffeed Up Cup, I did that in January of 2023, and it took like 2 to 3 weeks, and that felt like forever. So I basically say we're going through this day by day, but then I still say like you should definitely go through the content, but then you're going to need to likely save it. But once you have that day one done, then you can do everything you need for an EIN, and that's instant. So then the next day you can register for your city. But then once that happens, then you probably have to wait, because your city is going to be pretty slow. Mine in San Jose, it took, I think, 3 to 4 weeks to get the paper in the mail saying, here's your business license. But they don't even call it that. They call it a business tax certificate. So I go over that too. I share, you guys, literally everything that I have experienced. So it should be very helpful. This one you could do, whenever you want to, but I have it as day 4 because we're slowly building everything on top of each other. So it just makes sense to have it that way. An operating agreement, this is like your final, boom, it's in paper, I've signed it, we are in business, we are done. So I am super excited for this. I hope you are as well. And right now in the process, I have everything written out, and I am just going back through, I'm rereading everything, sending test emails to myself, making sure it all looks good. And then I'm going to need some people to test it out, to go through it. Let me know, does it all make sense? Would you know how to do this on your own? Or maybe you're listening and you want to start a business? Perfect. Let me know, send me a DM either here, which I don't even know if you can do that on YouTube, but leave a comment with how I can contact you possibly, or really just send me a message on Instagram at Fisher Philbrick. And then you can also email me, michael@fisherphilbrick.com, if you would like to test this out, which means you're watching this, within a day or two, or a couple of days, I should say, of when this video comes out. If not though, I will update the description with the link for it being live so that you can actually get right in there and start taking it. So I'm super excited. I hope you are as well. Stay up to date with us. Stay tuned. Everything you need will be here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. I would say Instagram is a great way for the day-to-day in the stories. Watch the stories, you guys. I am there all day long sharing updates about what we are working on here. And then YouTube, if you're watching this here, please go ahead, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I will try to write back, even though YouTube does not notify me when people comment. I'm still getting used to YouTube, if you picked up on that. But I'm going to leave it here, and I'm just super excited to have you here watching along, and I hope you're excited for our very first email course called Legally Start Your Own Business.